Alright, once your instrument has dried off and you're ready to put it back together, so straightforward. You start out with the slide grease. You don't have to have it real heavy, you just want a little bit on there, but you want it on there covered. You want it so that it's slippery. And slide it back together, push it in and out a couple times, and that gives you what you need. Do the next one. And we're assuming you know where they go. One other minor thing, I guess not minor, but if you have big dents in your horn and it doesn't affect the plane, then it doesn't hurt anything. If it starts affecting the plane where you're blocking the air passage, you bring it in, we'll have it worked on, and the dents can be taken out. All right, once you've got your slides back in, and you can do this in either order, the slides of the valves first. Put your valve covers back on the bottom. Gotta have a little dexterity here, guys. Alright, again, we want to make sure that we have valve number 1, 2, and 3 in the right positions. We take our valve, we take our valve oil. This you do on a regular basis even when you're not cleaning it, as you use it. But you want to make sure you put a lot of oil on there, get a lot on there, make it drip a little bit. And you drop your valve in, you turn it till it clicks. That means the holes have lined up properly. You then tighten it down, push it up and down. It should go up nice and smooth and easy, and that means everything's fine. Do the same thing with the other two valves. Click, tighten, up and down. You want to be careful with the threads that you don't cross-thread them and strip them. You take your time getting them on there properly. Now your horn is ready to go. You might wipe it down a little bit to get all the finger mitts off, put it away, and you're off and running. The only difference between the trumpet and the French horn, of course the French horn is a little bigger, it's got a lot more curves and stuff in it, and you have to spin it around to get the water out, but you don't touch the valves. Other than when you're all done, you oil them like you normally would. But you do not take the valves apart. French horn valves are very difficult to deal with, so you want a professional to do that. But usually they don't have too many problems with them. Secondly, with the French horn, you want to make sure all the keys are lined up straight. Otherwise the strings might be off, and if they're not, we can take care of that for you also. Last but not least, we look at the trombone. Obviously a little bit different. You almost have to use the bathtub to use this thing. But the important part here is the slide. The body has this part, which is similar again to the trumpet, just a sleeve and a slide. You take these, put them in the tub, let them soak for a while, run the snake through them. Again, put your grease on, put them back together. See, if you don't put the grease on, they don't go together too well, do they? This particular one has the slides on two different sides. Some have both on the same one. Sometimes you have to do it, get it lubricated before you put it together. There. Okay? Again, wipe it all down. If you got any dents in it, bring it in, we'll take care of that. Now, the more critical part is the slide itself, which has the lock on it. You want to make it nice and smooth. And a lot of times these will get a little bit bent. They'll get a dent, and if they get a dent in here, it keeps the slide from going. You have to send that out and get it repaired. It has to be honed and the dent's taken out. But as long as you don't have any dents in it and it's not badly bent, you basically take it apart, put it in a tub, clean it, run your snake through the slides, rinse it out. Now, a little bit different on the greasing on this. You don't use slide grease. You use a drop of silicone, just one drop on each side. Wipe it down, spread that out. Silicone goes a long ways. You then take your slide cream, just sort of like a face cream, and you spread that on the end. Literally get it on there real good. And then just take a light cloth and just gradually wipe off any excess. You then take your spray bottle of water and you spray the ends. Put your slide back in. It should move very smooth and very easy. Lock it down. You can also, by the way, check your spit valve the same as you did on the trumpet when it's full of water. Wipe it down, put it back together, put it back in, and you're all set. Thank you.